either one or the other. I've heard quite a few people talk about this. Is the Xbox that we posted on Lagspike News, which is coming back, so don't freak out. That the Xbox was going for $99 with a subscription for 2 years of Xbox Live. So, is this going to be a good thing or a bad thing for Microsoft? Is this going to be a fail or what? I mean, because we racked it up and said that if you're paying for Xbox Live for 2 years, you've already bought the system. The Xbox Now is $199. You buy a subscription for 2 years for Xbox Live. Okay. And then you also supposedly get a Kinect with this, I think, right? Am I correct on that, guys?
Yes, you get Kinect.
All right.
Yeah, it is a 4 gigabyte Xbox 360 with Kinect.
Yeah, 4
and it's
gigs.
the Slims, so it's not the old
piece of junk,
ones,
right?
It's the Slims. It's a 4 gig Slim with a Kinect.
So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to Dave to start this one off for the discussion. Dave, is this a good idea or a bad idea for Microsoft to do this? Should you go ahead and just purchase, if you don't have one, purchase it straight out, get what you want, or go ahead and buy it this way?
Well, the thing is that for somebody who can't afford to buy that thing right off the bat with all of what they're offering, it's good. But in the end, you're actually, I believe didn't someone calculate out that it was going to be $20 more in the long run?
Yeah.
If you did it this way.
But $20, really? You know?
But yeah, as long as you're talking about a pay per month type of deal, or it's not a bad thing. It's also really good for somebody who's going to already has one and wants a second one, or has a family member that wants a separate one than what they already have, and there's some advantages to it up until the point that the announcement is made and we find out what Microsoft has got up its sleeve at E3. Because if they're talking a 720, the demand is going to drop like a rock for a Xbox 360, and if they give a definitive date. So I can see it going both ways with them. In the short term, it's going to be a good thing, though, I think, for them. Long term, I think it's only going to last until maybe the end of the year before they say, we're out of Xboxes or whatever.
All right, Cosmic, what do you think? Make it or break it?
I really don't know. I mean, there's just so much you gotta look at here, I mean, one, if you do get this, like, I will admit, yeah, it's great, for people who, don't have, like, incredible amounts of money, whatever, to buy, like, the higher up systems with the higher memory and, the bundles, basically. But, I mean, you look at it, I mean, you're only getting a 4 gig, storage on the Xbox. I mean, yeah, you're getting a Kinect, but, I mean, how often are you really gonna use that? I don't know. But I don't know. It's 2 years. Saying that you get this, if you sign a 2-year contract?
Yep.
For live, right?
Yeah, it's like a cell phone plan.
So, and like a year of live is what, like $30 now? 30, 35, somewhere around there. So you're, for 2 years, you're looking at like what? Probably what, 60?
Well, let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's do the math here all together. Let's see. You get the let's see. All right, so the Xbox right now is $199, right? Plus Kinect is $150. Plus Xbox Live is, let's go ahead and say you shop around on Amazon and it's $40 for that. So $40 plus $40, right? Okay, now you're up to $429. Correct? Anything else that comes with it? Anybody else? No?
I think that's it.
I think that's...
I don't know. I don't honestly know.
Okay, so right there is... it might be worth it, man. I'm not lying. It might be worth it. Because...
alright, because I know in the story here that you have linked is that they kind of went in and I guess compared it, and they were talking about pricing on the Kinect bundles. They were saying that the cheapest one is $299, right?
Correct.
and a year of Xbox Gold is 60. They're saying, costing about $460 for a bundle and 2 years of gold. The rumored $99 bundle plus $320 for 2 years of Xbox Live Gold would total about $420.
So you're saving $9, pretty much. If you do it,
They're saying the overall the deal is going to save you like $40, but I mean,
right? But you can go on Amazon right now and get, which is, I mean, hey, to be honest with you, if you would do 60 and 60, that's not too bad. To be honest with you, ain't really.
The thing is that where the pricing actually really comes out for you is that Connect.
Yeah.
And that's where it becomes a cost benefit for you versus a cost detriment. Because that Connect
but I mean,
makes
like
the
they said,
difference.
yeah, like they're saying though, like the overall deal is going to save you, $40 between getting the Connect bundle and 2 years of gold as opposed to doing this deal, So it's like, why not just get the bundle and get like 1 year?
Well, if you think about it, is like how most people do, is that they don't have all the money to be able to go out and just buy this possibly directly. Say, a kid's like, Mom, look, here's the deal. I want this. Honey, we don't have money for this right now. Well, you can get it for $99 and like 2 subscriptions of Xbox Live, which you're going to get anyway if you have an Xbox. Unless you're like me, who doesn't play very many games online with it anyway, but now you are because you're playing fucking Trials and it makes you that damn mad against everybody else's time. Yes, I'm all cracked out on that. If you see me play Xbox, that's what I'm doing. Like, fucking gotta beat Joe, gotta beat Cosmic, gotta beat Stu, fuck!
I
can see that.
I don't know, this wouldn't be for me anyways, I'm saying. I mean, I think if you really look around at different places and stuff, you can probably find something that's going to get you a better value. I mean, because you look at all the different places you got, you've got eBay, Amazon, you got all these deals going on for all these different places. So, I mean, you could probably find something that is going to be, it's not going to like break you, it's going to be pretty efficient for cost and everything while still giving you a, good amount of hardware, so, I don't know.
Alright, Stu, save us here.
Personally, I wouldn't go with it because I like to own my consoles and I don't want to be liable should I miss a payment, because after all, we are all human. We do forget about certain things, even if it is like a subscription to something. So,
Gas bill.
Yes, I agree completely. So, is it the right route? No, not so much. Yes.
It's sort of a good idea because it allows more people to finally get a console and afford Live. Because I know many people who saved up for a console, but then don't have enough money to have Live afterwards. So them introducing this means that it's advertising Xbox to a larger audience. The very fine small sector of people that can't afford an Xbox off the bat. So
yeah, my big thing
it's good for that
is
reason, but other than that, I don't like it.
My big thing with this again is, of course, the hard drive. You get 4 gigs, and with the games on demand, and all the arcade games that have been coming out, and then all the digital indie games, 4 gigs. How long is that really gonna last you?
I didn't even add that in.
Purchases and your game saves and stuff. You're only getting 4 gigs here, and the newer hard drives are gonna cost you more. Those 4 gigs, I can tell you, are gonna fill up pretty quickly, especially if you see a games on demand game that you like. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll get this, and be like, oh okay, it may not fit on there, and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to go out and spend probably like another like $100 or so to buy a new hard drive.
Yep, I didn't even think of that. Well, for me, it's a great area to get people started off in, but is it worth it? That's up to you guys. I mean, if you don't have one yet, go out and, hey, hell with it, but you're going to be needing a hard drive, and I'm going to tell you that after they waive the part of the Xbox Live games on the arcades for being so big now, it's ridiculous. So yeah, you're going to be, save your money up, or just wait until the next Xbox gets announced, probably at E3.
That, or if you're just getting into gaming, it'd be a perfect sort of way to start off, because then I'm sure there's possibly a part in the contract you can just send it back if you don't like it or something.
And then you get a user's fee, and they screw you on that shit. All right. Well.
So it's probably good if you want to have a dabble into gaming and seeing what online's like as well.
All right. Well, I think that does it for the discussion on that part. So what we're going to do is I'd like to go ahead and thank our guests and let them plug anything they want to plug right off the bat. I'd like to thank Dave for showing up tonight for Monday nights. Monday, a big weekend for us. What is happening this weekend, sir?
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. This is why you wanted to do that. All right. So, starting tomorrow at noon, hopefully it'll be Welsh. Welsh Monster will be on. We've got the beta weekend for the Secret World, where everybody, over 1 million people are going to be in this beta, from what I understand, or at least signed up to be in this beta, to test the first major open beta non-NDA test for the Secret World, and we're going to try to stream it here as much as we can on Lagspike. Then Monday, at our regular explosion time, which is at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are holding an Illuminati Cabal Summit, where we have invited all sorts of people from the Illuminati that are Illuminati players or planning on being Illuminati to join us on the cast, actually join us voice or video on the cast. And then, and if you're a part of you're interested in the Secret World or want to talk about Secret World, but you're not an Illuminati, we invite you to join the chat and ask questions and such while you're in the chat. And if this goes over well, we'll do it for the other two factions. And it sounds like we're going to have